Well, from Nordic walking in England to bungee jumping in Aotearoa, our next guests are on an epic adventure.
Que tal se você chamasse a sua família?
50 viikon aikana 50.
Since October, health and fitness personalities Paul and Jackie Brown, along with their 9-year-old son Ben, have been traveling around the world promoting sports and healthy lifestyles.
Well, first of all, what is behind this whole challenge? What are you doing it for?
Well, Carl, it's pretty simple. Jackie and I have been in the health club industry all of our lives. You know, we love fitness, we love exercise, and we love sports. And over the last 30 or so years, we've seen a massive decline in activity levels in our kids. You've only got to look around and see how much time they spend playing on their computer screens, watching videos and the like. And there's a lack of balance there. Obesity has doubled in the last 10 years. It is going to double again in the next 7. And everywhere we go, we're going to visit schools and talk to kids and basically say, look, just find something, get some type of activity in your lives. We figured if we could prove to the world that we can find 50 different sports to do in 50 weeks, then surely every family out there can find at least one sport that they could do on a regular basis.
Sports in 50 weeks brings us to Auckland, New Zealand. From GT Ferrari racing to zippy little karts, the adrenaline of this sport is unquestionable because this is Motorsport Week.
Not fun, I thought. Yeah. This is where it really starts, long before the engine fires. Jono Lester isn't just turning up and driving fast. Every movement is trained, repeated, sharpened. Holding the steering wheel, but loaded like weights. Every turn builds strength through the arms, shoulders, and grip.
What we do is short movement. I mean, the wheel is probably the biggest movement that we do in a race car, but the gear shift is very small. The braking is obviously, you're only traveling 2 or 3 inches, but it's explosive, it's hard, it's fast, and it's precise. Yet with the brake pedal, within that 3 inches, there's about 10 different levels that we use every time. So we don't just go on and off. We go on, and then we do what's called a modulation phase, and then we trail out as we enter a corner. So your muscles have to be in tune, your mind with your body. They have to be so efficient in how they operate. So being strong doesn't actually mean a lot if you can't control that strength.
Gear changes, again and again. Fast hands, perfect timing. It has to be automatic. No thinking, just reacting. Core locked in, stability under pressure. Because the body is constantly fighting movement while trying to stay precise. And then the conditioning. Intervals, reaction drills, endurance work, heart rate up, focus sharp, fatigue controlled. This is a full body battle.
So this is what you change gear with, like on PlayStation? Have you ever, or like at the arcade? Yeah, man. So running up here will tell you your revs. So, when your car goes, that's basically what that's doing.
Race day was another level. Watching Jono Lester and Graham up close, you really start to understand how intense this sport is. The noise, the heat coming off the cars, mechanics moving flat out, helmets on, full focus, no distractions. Standing in the pits while the cars launch past at crazy speed, you feel everything shake. And then seeing the teamwork behind it all, the strategy, the pressure, the split-second decisions, it's honestly unreal to witness this close.
Like with many of the sports that we've tried, getting the equipment ready is the first priority. At the moment, they're assembling the karts. These things show up in the back of trailers, all in bits and pieces. The team put them together, inflate the tyres, fuel up the gas tanks, get it all ready for a great day of motor racing. awesome fun. It's a pretty wet day today, so you slip and slide a fair bit, but I tell you what, these little babies have got some grunt. The other thing about this sport is it's hard work. Your hands, your arms, your body, your core, constantly on the go. I can see why Graham Smith and Jono Lester use this as a training technique for the real big guy training when they do the Ferrari racing.
There's something else. You're right down, your bum's on the ground, and you feel like you're racing at full speed, but you're not. But you feel like you're really having a lot of fun out there too, and cornering and just getting a little bit of experience in what it's like to be in a race car. So go girls. But for the girls out there who love motor racing, I get it this much, And I'm going to have a spa after this, but today's been fun.